This is week 141 on HRT. This week, what's been happening is, it wasn't Friday, but the Friday before that, my breasts have been hurting on and off, since then. They haven't stopped, and they're hurting a little bit right now. They haven't stopped since then. Then, how I said in my last video, it's up through here that's gained. Well, they're still gaining in the same spots, and I just measured them, and they're measuring. Okay, it's like 37 inches, then slightly in between, it's like take this, it's like here it would be like the 37-inch mark. It's more like right in between these two, or somewhere like that. And between like this notch and this one. It's like right there on above the 37-inch mark. I just measured them several times just to make sure. And it kept ranging around 37 and around that little mark right there. And this bra isn't very supportive when I'm wearing that I measured it in. So this is what they look like with it on. Yeah, with this. Yeah, with this one, what they look like. Let's see. See the difference. And I can actually tell a really big difference. You can see, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it's a big difference, to where they were a week and so ago, yeah. From there and now, especially like when I sleep and how they react to things like that, when I lay down, I can tell they're much bigger, and I'm a lot more comfortable with myself because of it. I'm a lot happier, and I'm a lot less dysphoric because of it. So that's really good. And I'm not sure how much longer they're gonna grow, because about like in a week it'll be the month mark. Then a month after that will be 3 years, and my doctor was saying usually breasts will grow for 2 years. Then while the girls on YouTube, they're saying 3 years. Then one of them was saying about like 4 years. So it just depends on your genetics and your age. Sometimes if you're a lot older, they won't get as big, and the time frame they grow will be less. The other thing I've been doing recently too, I've been taking vitamin D. It's like D3 is what your body needs. That's what I've been taking. And that does help with the breasts. It's a fat soluble hormone that you get from the sun when you're out there, and that's why you get a suntan, and if you get burned, you get too much when you're getting too much vitamin D. But it's one of the things your breasts need to to be healthy. It's like calcium and vitamin D. It's what they need. So I should be taking more calcium, but I haven't been doing that for a while since I haven't taken multivitamin like I was. And yeah, that does help, because that has helped. And with the whole entire growth and everything, and they've also been itchy a little bit. It's like right now I can really, it's like tell that they're a lot bigger. Just sometimes like when I have my arms in like different positions, I can feel really the difference. And when I lay down, how they come together when you lay on your side. And it's an experience that's worth it to me, to be happy and not be dysphoric anymore. Yeah, so judging by this, I won't have to have augmentation. If they keep growing this way, they don't stop growing for like a month and a week. If they don't stop, they'll be there to that 37.5 inches, even though it could still be on the small end. Yeah, small end. And it still feels like a little bit that I'm bottom heavy on my breasts still. But as long as I'm gaining more tissue up here, and as well as down here, but mostly filling in up here, that will help to be able to fit in, have a bras fit a little bit better, the cups on them. So yeah, other than that, that's like going really good. And the other thing I've noticed, I'm still getting bruises much more easily. It's like right up here, around somewhere around this area on my leg. I have a bruise. So yeah, that sucks. And I'm not sure why I'm getting them much more easily now than what I used to before I started HRT. Yeah. And I suggest all you girls, when you go on HRT, get on the correct dose to begin with. Because if you're on the incorrect dose to begin with, your breasts will take so long to grow, a lot longer than what they should. And if you don't have enough of the hormone inside your body, especially, it's like if you have, like, drink water, then have enough, and your skin's not dry, then you don't have enough, then your skin starts to go dry because it doesn't have any in it. So it's like that, but your breast will go down in size if you don't have enough of the correct hormone levels and taking at the correct times. It's like, well, the way I'm taking it now, I'm on 200 milligrams of spironolactone. I take one in the morning and one in the evening. And at the pharmacy they were saying, because how long it stays in the system, at least like 6 hours apart or something like that. Yeah, something like that apart. They take it 12 hours or something. Yeah, 12 hours. It's like one in the morning, one in the evening, almost around the same time. But sometimes I take it a little later, take it a little earlier, depending on what's going on during the day. And same thing with estradiol. I'm on 4 milligrams. It's like 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Take it same time as spironolactone. And I'm on finasteride, which is in a male body to block testosterone. And I was put on that with the spironolactone because I'm on 200 milligrams, taking 100 in the morning and the evening. I can't go higher. So I was put on finasteride, 1/4 of it. So that actually has helped me be able to get the changes more I needed, especially with my breasts. And I'm also taking medroxyprogesterone, which it's a synthetic version. It's a progestin synthetic version. That has helped. I'm taking only 10 of them for 10 days a month, like your cycle. It's like, even though can't have periods and whatnot, and like all the trans women, we still go through that time of the month. It's just we go through like all the emotional stuff, and it's like breast pain, whatnots, and all that. Yeah, we go through all that. We just don't go through the period part. Go through everything else. And having the hormones corrected to that, it actually helps because it needs progesterone for breast growth. If you don't have it, what happens is they can't get to their full potential size. So I'm taking that too. The way I've been taking it was because you have to figure out to your own body how take it to your own body how it's to figure out your time of the month. So you have to figure out your body, then based on what your body's going through that time of the month, you have to try to figure that out, which is, it took me a while to figure that out and to adjust when I take it. Because how I figured it out was it's like 2 weeks or a week before I take it, get mood swings and whatnot, which is usually in a genetic female, cisgendered. They go through something. They go through like PMS or like mood swings and stuff like that before. It's like premenstrual and all that before that. That's how I was able to try to figure out more. And since I did that and figured it out, the medroxyprogesterone has helped to because what was happening, my breasts like really stopped growing. They're going so slow, like they weren't growing at all. I started taking that, and then it really helped. And also I'm taking 81 milligrams of it's supposed to be baby aspirin, but I couldn't find baby aspirin in the store. So I went to Walgreens when I got my prescriptions, and I picked it up there just because it was there. And that is so because it on HRT can get blood clots, and if you get a blood clot, it can go to your brain or your heart, and if that happens, you can have like a heart attack or a stroke. And that's why I'm taking the baby aspirin. It's like 1 a day is what I'm taking. 1 every day. And since then, my doctor's saying I'm one of her, last time I seen her, she's saying I'm one of her healthiest patients, unlike the people who have blood clots. And all the tests that has been done so far, I'm really healthy, healthier than I've actually been before I started HRT, because how I've been taking care of myself a lot better. And it's just the whole experience has just overwhelming, like changed me, like the person who I am, and how I function better and everything. So, yeah. And other than that, what I've noticed, my leg hair is growing because last time I shaved, then I waited a few days. The hair is growing slower in some spots, and some spots it's not. So I've noticed it takes 3 or 4 days for some of it to come back, and some of it I can't tell exactly how long it was taking. Because some of it was growing faster and some of it was growing slower. So my leg hair has slowed down the growth. So that's good. And on the 22nd, I have an appointment for a laser on my underarms. And I think I have one more appointment after that. And I haven't shaved them since last month, the day of my appointment. And this is what my underarms look like now. That's what this side looks like without being shaved for a month. Like since last month. Yeah, that's skin tag. That's what that is. See? I don't really see any hair, so it's like permanently gone. So that's good. Because I was having issues with that at one time. And since that, it's a lot easier to take care of my body without having to try to get the hair gone from there. And like sweat and things, it helps with that too. Yeah, it was worth it. Every penny I spent on laser, every penny above $1,000 on my face, neck, underarms, is so worth it. And I suggest that should be one of the very first things you start on if you can't start on HRT at the time. Start laser, because that will help. That will help dramatically. So, yeah, this is what my face looks like. The only hairs I really seen, before my appointment, they keep getting sun bleached, some of it, and some of it isn't, but just one hair there, a little here, and a few through here, or something like that. That's what I found last I checked. So until next time, sorry for the video going too long, but until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and click the link down there. That link, I really need you to click the link down there to my surgery fund. Just, that would help me out so much right now to be able to have this done, because that's the only other thing that's really makes me dysphoric. Not all the time, but it's like a little more rarely now, but it's still, there's times when, yeah, I get dysphoric from it, so need that done. Let's click that link down there to donate to my surgery fund. It's like down there.